think it's all up. Let me know.
That's my fault. I should have told you. I forgot.
Oh. Mark, we're muted.
And I asked, what's
I thought a trip to Mount Vernon might do your soul some good.
No.
Area. I'm feeling in my city. About to go down. It's about to go. It's about to go down.
I stopped the song. That's it, bro. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go like in there. You know what I mean?
What are you about to do?
Capoeira, bro.
Oh.
That's what you said.
Capoeira.
I'm doing capoeira. Like, watch out. Move. Move out the way.
That's it. He's about to do it, guys. He's
Ready?
about to do it.
Yo, I murder people because my parents, like, they forced me to do taekwondo, bro. So that's what happens.
I thought a trip to Mount Vernon might do your soul some good.
In a area.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk.
I'm feeling in my city.
Hey!
Feel me?
You know that, like, when you did that first kick, you did it right to the drop. That was great.
This motherfucker don't miss.
Well, we back.
Thanks, bro.
We are back.
Back, baby. Oh my
Hit up
goodness.
Ariel.
Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome everyone.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Episode 318 of the Chillin' with Villains podcast. It is currently Thursday, April 3rd, 2025, 8:05 p.m. How is everyone doing? Welcome.
It's the wrong time.
Technically, yes. It's 8:07. I apologize.
We're living in the past, bro.
Exactly. What's that bar? What's that Nicki bar? No,
Yo,
is it Nicki?
it would be our PC to be like the first PC ever to be incorrect on it at what time it is. Like, I've never seen that before.
Why is that a thing? Because it's even set to like.
That's what I'm saying. It's set to a time. Like, how is this even possible?
Yo, it
Only for us,
wouldn't
man.
be a
Only for us.
CWV pod, bro. Welcome everyone. I am one of your hosts, JB.
Can we do one for JB?
Junior.
What do we have for drinks? We don't have much.
We have Coors Light. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We are super dry here in Stu. We got the soundboard god up in here, Ariel.
Ariel.
And of course, hailing from New Jersey, our guy, Mark.
My boy,
Pete Mark Seta, bro. That shit is
What
clean,
a hype
bro.
beast, bro.
That shit is clean.
That's crazy.
New camera angle, because I felt like on our promo clips it was like just like this. It was like just my face, like it was just like taking up the whole fucking screen. So I was like, I should probably find a new way to do this.
Yo, nah, that shit is fire,
so
bro.
I figured, this might be good. I might fuck around with it later. I don't know. We'll see.
Fuck around and find out, bro.
But yeah, this is the new angle for now.
In case y'all may or may not have noticed by now, if you're new, maybe not. If you just joined within the last month, you probably think it's just the three of us.
Yeah, you would probably think that this is a three-man show.
If you guys, I don't know.
Chill.
Mark is getting super fishy now, bro.
'Cause
I think they did it. I think Brim and Eunice
they're
have
starting
done
their
it.
own pod, bro.
I think Brim and Eunice have done it, bro. It's coup
called
up in here.
Bollywood.
It's called Bollywood, bro. Guys, do not follow.
Capital
do not
B, capital
subscribe.
Y.
Do not give them any money. And yes, we clickbaited you by putting Eunice on our thumbnail, regardless, bro. Regardless, bro. So if you was here to see Eunice, too bad. He is not here. He has not been here for a
Review
month.
said, yeah, I thought it was just not good.
He said what?
Come with the last month. He did come with the last month. That's so funny, bro.
Nah, bro, we
Holy
got two
shit.
other members who have not. This marks a whole month, 4 weeks without them. We missed them, bro. We go another podcast brimless.
Yo, yeah, I gotta put this in the bag. We
Brim's on excused absence. He's chilling. You don't need.
We're brimless.
But Eunice,
Brimless now.
nah, he's out of PTO already, bro.
Eunice
We're not
already
even in
used all
May.
his PTO.
Yo,
We're not even in May.
we're not even in May.
Yo,
Mark,
Eunice has the easiest timesheet because Mark just goes 0.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, it's always my fault, gang. I can't make it, unfortunately.
My dad needs me to work at the shop, bro.
It's always something, bro. But Mark, what's up, man?
Excuse in a minute. I'm not
Word, he has it. Say what's up. Say what's up to chat for us. What's everybody's talking
got
about?
you. So we got Jason in here. Say yo. Zay reviews. Say yes, sir. Pascal, yo villains. Math said it's a Math only talks when there's is here when there's Spider-Man news. We need there to be Spider-Man news every single week, so he's here.
Abakashi?
He said it's a brand new day today. This man, he's always on brand, man.
That's
I respect
fire,
it.
though.
That is fire. AD going to be in and out of the live, working at the greatest theater experience of all time, AMC CWV.
Yo,
what the-
stop
yo,
glazing
His name,
bro.
his now is.
What was it? He Regal with
Yeah,
you?
he was
Like,
before.
Yo, he switched up. AMC gave him the bag.
He turned heel.
That literally because, bro,
No, that's what
yo,
I'm saying. They gave him the bag, so he's like,
Yo.
you know what? Nah, fuck this shit.
yo, anytime he said, he's like, yo, the greatest
He always
theater
said it.
experience of all time.
That's
Love
so
it, though.
funny. Noah, happy Thursday, everyone. It's a great day. Superman is peak. Yo, we're gonna talk about it.
Yo, should we watch
gonna
it?
discuss.
I didn't watch it yet. I actually didn't watch it yet. But this shit is gonna be hella mid.
Yo.
But yeah, we'll talk about it.
Nah. You're gonna be tight. And Zen member said Thursday Night Live is back. Yes, sir. Noah Mondale, CWV. Larry, happy Thursday. Pascal said, "Damn, those are some moves." AD said, "What is Unk on?"
That's
Oh, Brim's in here. He said, "What have we become?" Pascal said, "Brimsby fired." Mark with the new setup. Larry said, "Appreciate it." Brim said he's starting his own podcast. Yeah, we figured it out, bro. We already been on. We've been on to you.
You don't gotta tell us.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell us.
Things are worse than
Pascal said, "I won't
Right on
watch."
to you.
JK.
Yo, happy birthday, Pascalito, by the way.
Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
So
bro.
is
Couple
him and
days
Pedro
ago.
Pascal's birthday?
Yeah, and Pascal Siakam. How funny is that? It's Pascal Day, literally. That shit is so
Pascal,
fire.
Siakam, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
and our boy Pedro and our boy Pascal. AD said viewership has been going up ever since Brim left.
Damn.
Also, I don't
Also
think
not,
that's true.
also not true.
He embezzled.
Brim said, Zay, if you like us now, just wait till I'm back.
Just wait till I'm. Yo, Brim is talking like a wrestler.
Word.
Yo, a
They
whole
said, wait a
month,
minute,
man.
this
I
only-
felt
This is only
it.
half the pod.
But
Brim said, oh, go ahead.
nah, I was gonna say, Brim, if you're still here, if you're still watching, bro, I'll give you this seat for when you're back, that first time you back. But I don't know. I kind of like it over here. I kind of like the
I'm
keyboard.
gonna do my own thing.
I kind of like the mouse. I kind of like flipping from the Discord. I kind of like doing shit like this. Look, boom, banner, bitch. But I love you and miss you.
Let's see. Brim said, "I'll come back when Zay becomes a member." Zay said, "I gotta lock in." Brim said, "Me
Yo,
and you
Zay
been
sent
out
a
for
photo in the
Ramadan."
Discord today. Beautiful black man. Congratulations.
What?
What is going on?
That's what happened. That was the interaction on Discord. Because he said, yo, Zay came in the Discord and he said the N-word. So I put Dr. Umar like, yo, Zay, like show face. Like, what's going on? And he sent a selfie and like, he's a handsome dude. So congrats to Zay and welcome to Zay.
What's up?
I just was not. I was not.
Like, I didn't know where you were going with that. I'm like, yo, what is happening? Like,
Yeah, maybe I should have prefaced with the context first.
yo, some context
Context matters.
Yo, context matters, guys.
Carlos said Brim is reprising his role as an extra for Doomsday.
Word, that's could be.
Yo, we gotta Photoshop his name over one of those.
The chairs.
He's just gonna say Brim.
Just Brim.
That's fire, bro.
Brim heel turn confirmed.
Ooh.
Yo, that was fire, bro. I totally know what that means.
I mean, you could put two and two together, right?
I know. It's some kind of wrestling thing. Brim said, "Been out just so you can learn the sticks." Word, it's his training.
Good looks. Yo, wax on, wax
Yo,
off. Good looks, bro.
You know when Anakin was training Ahsoka, and in that one simulation that was
Oh, yeah.
super intense, and then she ended up doing. That's exactly what's happening right now.
Oh shit, I'm Ahsoka lit.
Word. Pascal said, "Get Pat off for the edit of the chair. Pat, get on it."
Word. Pat
that's it.
sent us a dope one of like all our heads on different like members.
Yeah, I had to take some of that for the thumbnail because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, so good looks for
last
that, Pat.
week's,
Shout out to Pat.
stream.
But yes, thank you so much for that, Mark. Welcome everybody. Glad you could join us on this beautiful Thursday. It feels a little bit like spring here in New York. Just a little bit. Like today, like I stepped outside this evening. It was nice. Look, short sleeve, got some shorts on. We doing capoeira. That's what I'm on. I'm on that, yo, let's get to it. I'm trying to see warm weather. I'm trying to get to the beach. Like, let's do it. I like, thank you, winter. I appreciate all the seasons, but it's time to go. But yeah, yo, we have a great show for you here tonight. We are going to be discussing Daredevil. This is what, episode 7, I believe, right?
6.
No,
Oh, yeah,
no,
seven,
Yeah, they
seven,
dropped 5 and
seven,
6 together. Episode 7, and then our tea time today will mostly consist of everything that's been dropping at CinemaCon. And yeah, so we probably will watch that it was a 5-minute clip, right, of Superman?
Yeah.
Okay, most likely getting demonetized. So if you're viewing this later, it's going to be muted or either skipped through. But for those that were here, if you know, you know. we gonna do it.
That's crazy, bro. You guys.
I mean, we don't
are
have to
hypebeasts.
watch all 5.
5 minutes.
I mean, I'm trying. Yo, I've been hating it, so I'm trying to see something.
You're trying to be a believer.
I'm trying to be a believer.
guess.
I'm trying to be a believer. Like I've been saying, their marketing, needs to pick up a little bit. Like, but it seems to be getting
whatever
hype.
that
It seems to be getting the hype.
They gotta release better lunchboxes for Junior to get hype.
Yo, cooked my shit. But before we get on that, y'all, and then we'll cap off with our member Q&A. To be a member, just hop on YouTube. We have a $5 membership. We get to do member call-ins once a month, Q&As at the end of every pod. We do IMAX ticket giveaways, which no Mondile. I'm contacting you right after this so I can send you yours. We got giveaways that we do for shirts like this. Hold on, let me.
Dark Sport.
We got an IMAX ticket giveaway coming up for
IMAX to give a giveaway. Yep.
Is there?
for Thunderbolts, right?
Is there? Boom. Dope shirts like this.
Am I tweaking? Did you?
No, you're not tweaking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got one for Thunderbolts coming up.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. May 2nd, right? Or May
2.
May 2 for Thunderbolts. Actually really excited. So again, if you want to become a member, we are doing a free IMAX giveaway for our members. And then, yeah, we do a bunch of other giveaways as well. And if not, just like, comment, subscribe. We'll take that as well. Follow us on the socials. And, yeah, come through and chill with us. So let's discuss some double Ds.
Wait, we're doing this first. Okay.
We are going to do Daredevil first. I would like to do Daredevil first. Let's take care of some business because we do have some things to talk
A lot
about.
of crazy shit, yeah.
Where to get started? Let me. I'll go first. I'll go first on this.
I want to hear your thoughts.
You saw it first.
I don't know if I saw. I mean, I did see it right when it dropped, so maybe.
Yeah, definitely not. I just watched it today, so.
All right, so works out either way.
Like an hour ago.
Before look at this. This has been sitting here. It's been sitting here. I'm gonna get a cup. I don't know. Maybe I think White Claws tastes better in a cup.
Confirm?
I don't know.
Yo, they showed Avatar 3 footage. Oh my god.
Oh, he
Sorry, go
busted
ahead.
one. He busted one.
Yo, dude, they showed a Fire and Ash trailer, bro.
Oh, Mark would have been in the audience like,
Back up.
Back up. I'm about to buzz.
Yo, I was playing those in front of Kayla the other day. She was like, "What the fuck?" I was
you were
like,
playing what?
like just the Halo announcer, like the shit that he would like be saying.
This shit is gonna be so lit. All right, go ahead though.
Hold on, let me get a cup. Get this drink in my cup.
Also, guys, spoilers ahead for Daredevil episode 7.
Yes.
Spoilers ahead.
Shout out Soups.
Yeah, shout out Soups who got this picture off. Look at this picture that he got off.
What
bro.
y'all
That's
sipping on, y'all?
absolutely crazy. He has the most expensive cell phone in Hollywood right now. Come on, focus.
Oh, I already know who it is. Stop focusing.
It's not focusing because the camera's hating, bro.
Oh no, I'll hop on Instagram and I'll do it from here. Yo, that is crazy.
Bro, she didn't even want to do it, bro. She didn't even want to do it.
Yo, nah, she did, bro.
Who
She
is
knew
it?
who that was.
Ana de
Ana
Armas.
Oh
Crazy.
shit.
Hold on. We're gonna pull it up right
Wait,
here, right
it really
now.
can?
Type shit.
Oh, I can kind of see it.
Nah, hold on. I got y'all right now. I got y'all right now. Before we talk some Daredevil, we gon' see Soup's picture
Hey,
with
Greg's in here,
Anna.
bro. What's up, Gregs?
What's going on, G-Rex?
G-Rex.
Yo, shout out G-Rex,
G-Money.
man. He be holding us fucking down with videos that he be making, bro. Yo, y'all go give G-Rex a follow as well, man. He's starting his own production company. He's doing a thesis paper. If y'all creatives, like, we would love for y'all to send all y'all shit. We'd love to see creative people being creative. I think it's dope as fuck. Let's see, Soups. Oh no, that's not Soups. It's Matt Ramos. Damn, we free plugging Soups, bro.
Damn, that's
giving
crazy.
him mad neck right now.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Nah, this picture is crazy.
That's
Hold on.
crazy.
We gonna be hype beast right now. Hold on.
That is absolutely insane that he can do that.
That he can do that.
That's so
that he has the
crazy.
power to do this. He can't keep getting away with this. He can't keep getting away with this. Where's the display capture on this joint? Fuck, bro. Why this shit not working? Why this shit not working? Right here. Yeah, there we go. Yo, peep this
What
shit.
a hype beast. That's
bro.
crazy.
Yo, where'd you see the picture with
I don't know, that was on Twitter.
It was on Twitter?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. Maybe he put it up here like a hype beast. No? He hating crazy. Why wouldn't he have that up? Pull it up right now.
Damn, him and TC.
Him and TC? Oh, TC. Oh, right here.
What a hype. That's
Yo.
crazy.
About to meet someone. Yo, for real. Yo, it should have been me, not him. Has
That's
anyone
so
put that?
crazy,
If
bro.
nobody put that? Come on. I'm about to have to. Yo, that is dope, though. Damn.
But shout out to Anna, ballerina in theaters soon.
Word. Yo, we soon going to be talking about how they milking the John Wick franchise,
Wow.
bro. Milking that shit, bro.
Wow, bro, stood on that. That's crazy.
Milking that shit. But Daredevil. So I think, guys, this was the episode that showed the what was and what is the most. Like, what?
Said a whole lot of nothing. Right
A whole
there.
lot of nothing. I'm talking about from when they originally shot this shit and they said, "Yo, this shit is
I
mega."
know. Just that one. Just that one beginning
Hold on.
sentence said absolutely nothing.
Repeat what I said.
I can't because it was nothing.
He said, this
He
is
said, "This is
a
what was and what is." All right. Okay.
Yo, y'all are some haters, man. Like,
I
hop
get
off
what you
the
mean, though,
hate
JB.
train.
You're pretty much saying
like,
that this
we
is.
know what you mean, but it's just funny. Like, it's
Nah. Don't be on my side now. Stay on that side. Stay on that side.
You know the word count?
Stay on that. Yo, I used to be, sometimes when teachers made that shit like mad exaggerative, I'm like,
Like
yo,
1,000
there's nothing-
words, bro?
There is nothing left for me to say on this topic. Literally nothing, bro. Just let me leave it at this. You'll understand what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy. Cheers, y'all. Y'all see how long I've been, like, I haven't been wanting to take a sip of this White Claw. But
You've
we doing
been
it-
like-
I'm doing it for
White
y'all.
Claw.
Huh?
What's wrong with White Claw?
I don't know. Lately, it be making my stomach. Well, not lately. I haven't drank it in a while, but it be making my stomach bubbly.
It's seltzer, though.
A little too much. But anyway, to clarify, right, of what they shot previously, and then this was all rehashed for, and apparently DK, according to Eunice. These next
look
two
at the
episodes,
source, bro.
These next two episodes are purely like just what the new people came in and did.
So it's a preview to season 2.
Exactly. right. Which I'm sure will be a more cohesive thing. So, because with this, man, and the more I sit back and think about what could have been with season 1 of Born Again, again, still enjoyable. I'm still having a great time. Like, I'm in my Daredevil, Matt Murdock. Like, I'm a still glaze regardless. Like, I'm a defend it for sure.
What was that thing you put on the story? She dares on my devil till I'm born again. I was crying when I saw
Yo, I see that shit on Twitter, bro. Like, I was
she
cracking
dares
up.
on my devil.
Till I'm born again. That's fire,
insane,
bro. That's
bro.
fire.
Who's saying these things?
Daredevil, bro. But I think for me, I think it would have been way, because you see so many different things that they've done, right? Obviously, we get the beginning where, they take out Foggy, they take out Karen. We're dealing with Bullseye. Bullseye gets arrested. Cool. And then we get Muse for a little bit. They tease him in like 1-2 episodes. You figure that the creepy guy that went to talk to Heather at like the book signing was Muse. Like there was gonna. I feel like whatever they try to do, there wasn't gonna be really a quote unquote surprise factor to it. But the character of Muse was just so. He just kind of came and went, and I mean DK. Again, this is just murmurs. What Streets is saying, Bochinche, DK that he's gonna be in season 2.
What? Muse?
Porque again, spoilers ahead. Yo, Heather said
Yo, Heather was not fucking around, bro. Heather was like,
Yo, she was not fucking around.
actually, I gotta show you something that I found on Twitter.
Yo, my guy Matt was like, Send that shit to me on Twitter. I'll pull it up right now. Yo, I'll pull that shit up right now. That is hilarious, bro. Holy shit. Yo, DM me that shit. Hurry up, bro. DM me that shit. Hold on.
Damn, I lost it. Hold on.
Fuck, you losing?
No. I saved the video though. Hold on.
Yo. Nah, but until we get that, yo, like I feel like, and again, you can't really blame them entirely. I feel like they get a little bit of leeway because we know this was like rehashed. So I feel like we can, or maybe not. Maybe some of y'all will say, nah, like you, it is what it is, and like, you know, unfortunately, like this season doesn't hit, because I do see some people in the Discord saying it's not really hitting for them. I think TC last time came through in the call-ins and said that. So I think if they would have made Muse like really solidified him as the main antagonist, like, yes, still you could still have the Kingpin Mare stuff going on in the background, but I think if you really fleshed out what Muse could have been as the villain in this season, I think it would have been a lot cooler. And it's not necessarily to say a serial killer like that needs a motive, but I feel like it would have been cool if his angle for the whole thing was kind of like, because he was doing art of Kingpin, right, himself, and how it's like, okay, the corruption in New York City, because we have Kingpin as the mayor of New York City, so like, fuck that shit, right? So I feel like they could have perhaps dove a little deeper in, like, dove a little bit deeper into Muse, but again, regardless, like, we can't really blame it too much on, because we know the behind the scenes stuff that went on, you know, but I think that would have been a lot cooler. And then now, like, these next two episodes, like, we're getting the whole cop stuff, which again, I'm liking the anti-vigilante stuff. I'm liking Kingpin becoming himself again. But I just feel like there's a lot going on, and they really didn't they kind of went a little, like, they were like, okay, we're gonna do a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, and all of it feels a little lazy. Like, he himself, right? Cool. That last episode, he found out about Muse. He found out about his whole layer and shit. I felt like we could have taken the rest of these 3 episodes and just made it about that and focused on him finding him. I felt like he found him so quick.
And make the Punisher do something.
And like, right, like, you introduced the Punisher for a little bit, and like, I'm sure we're gonna get him back again now, but it's just like, it just kind of feels like they just left it hanging, you know?
So here's my like, I agree with what you're saying 100%. I think Ariel might have been right. Like, I love Vincent D'Onofrio. I love his Kingpin, but it's getting to the point now where it feels like he's taking away from other people's stories in, like, moments. Like, this felt like it should have been, you know,
a Muse v Daredevil kind of thing.
Yeah, like, Muse should have had more of a, like, like you said, we barely knew him, and then it's like, oh, then he's, next thing you know, he's on the therapist's couch talking about Taekwondo. You're like, huh?
Right. Like, you could have done more interactions with them.
It's so random, and that kid is not a bad actor.
Yeah, he was in Wednesday.
He was in Wednesday, right? And I like him. It's just it was just an instance of, like, writing, and we didn't.
He was villain of the week. He was the villain of the week.
Dude, when he pulled up to the office, I was like, oh, right, this guy. I forgot. Like, I forgot about, like, that he, like, this actor was in it, because we only saw him in the book signing thing, and then that was it.
Right. The way they structured the episodes,
what?
The way they structured, like, this season, again, hey, yo, this motion is not,
what is like,
this motion is not doing it. Like, I can't, I have to stop doing that. I'm not doing that again. I'm just gonna keep my hands here. Keep my hands. I'm actually gonna keep it. Nope, I'll leave it on the table where everyone can see them.
Yo.
where everyone can see
my
them.
God.
Mark, like sentence him, bro.
Oh my
Apologies.
God. I just saw it
Apologies.
now. My stream caught up.
He just
That shit
kept
was
doing
crazy.
it. He just kept
That shit was
doing it.
Crazy.
Dude, that was like that is wild.
Bro.
We just dropped 3 viewers because of that. Holy shit.
Yo, I mean that's on them, not me.
Brother's starving.
Now I lost my point, but we're gonna pull this up real quick.
I think it was about the structure.
Oh
the structure
yes,
of the
thank you,
episodes.
thank you. But before that, I gotta pull this up.
that's-
Before that, I gotta pull this joint.
Yo, look at this shit. Yo, Mark, look at
Nah, this shit
on,
is
it's not caught up yet.
hilarious, bro. This shit is hilarious. Let me just make sure this shit is working type shit.
It's Thursday Night Live.
Boom. Beat this shit.
Still not caught up yet. do you have an ultra low latency or just low latency?
Yo, that is hilarious, bro.
Never mind.
I don't think so, Mark, because wouldn't the latency thing...
the gift.
That is a GIF, actually. I'm gonna make that a GIF.
Dude, that and the Daredevil one, the other Daredevil one, where he's like just punching, and it's just like the camera,
Oh, yeah.
the camera's
That
like right
shit
in
is
front of him, and he's
hilarious.
just going crazy.
Like, what was happening,
was-
bro?
That's so
Yo,
funny.
Mark, what is chat saying right now?
We got, let's see. We might get demonetized for that. I don't know. That was like violent. Pascal said the weakest is crazy. The bank. Wait, what? The weakest is crazy. The bank being is the weakest. I guess he meant the bank episode is the weakest. I don't agree. The bank was fire. Bank was way better than this episode, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think this is the weakest episode of the season.
Yeah. Zay Memory said no. The bank was super fun. Gio said the season needed to have at least 12 episodes. It's too short, and a lot of things are rushed and underdeveloped. Like, why are we getting filler episode in a short 9 episode season? Like, huh? I feel like filler is slightly too harsh for that bank episode.
Yeah, that's not a filler. They just needed something to give him motivation for the next one. Like, they scrapped that entire episode.
I understand what you're saying, but like, I don't know. Like,
Again, we can't be harsh. We really can't be harsh. Or we can, but we have to take into consideration all the behind the scenes stuff. We just have to.
Damn,
like
Pascal turned on me, bro. He said Mark tweaking for the first time.
Damn.
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill
you
out,
see,
chill
you
out,
see
chill
what it is, Mark. You say that I'm right, and all of a sudden people turn on you.
No,
They're
because
against you, bro.
So here's my thing. I think people are blaming the filler episode now for there being a lack of development on Muse. The lack of development, in my opinion, is not because of him.
Yeah.
It's because of Fisk being in the episode, like being so like. Why did we see him so much in this episode when we just found out like they just had this crazy fight? Naturally, as the writers, I mean, I know again this is all rewritten and reshot, and there was so much shit going on behind the scenes. But if I was a writer, and obviously I'm not, I would want the next episode to be about Muse and Daredevil, and that's it. And maybe do a Fisk thing at the end. Like, why are we seeing the journalist blackmailing all this? Like, I don't need to see. Like, I'd rather see why Muse is the way he is instead of him going on a couch and just talking about how he was forced to do taekwondo, and then his parents paid for this really like one of the best like teachers, and then he killed that teacher somehow.
Yo, that scene was bro. Did y'all peep the ADR on Heather?
Oh, it was really bad. It was really bad. Yeah,
Really bad.
I didn't even rewind. I didn't even rewind.
There was some too on Fisk in that opening scene where he's talking to the about like what do you see in the city and stuff. Like you can hear it. It just doesn't sound natural.
Yeah.
Like it sounded like it was like cut. You know, it was like you hear Fisk off screen saying like leave or get out or something. It just sounded so like.
Yo, I just
It
don't
was really
understand,
bad.
especially the Heather one. I just don't understand how they like they saw that on the editing floor and they were like, "Yo, we're just gonna have to like."
They're like, "Yo,
we're just gonna
export."
we're just gonna have to go with this one.
This felt like one of those. I mean, it was just a bad Disney Plus episode, but you know what I mean. It's like from those other shows, it just kind of felt like that in a way.
Yeah.
Like where the other episodes, even the bank episode. This is what I mean. Like even the bank episode didn't feel like that at all.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
And this is why I think it's way better than this episode. The bank episode was way better than this most recent one because it's. I mean,
it had a cool, memorable moment too. Like that's something that we
did.
Yeah,
it did, and it's like I would have loved, like they had, like I would have loved for that scene to be like maybe or for that episode like kind of ending where she ends up shooting Muse. I would have loved to have seen that as like a penultimate, and then maybe the finale is something with Fisk or something. But like you don't. But this is what I mean. It's like you didn't need Fisk in this shit. Like at least as much as he's been in it, I would have liked to have seen like maybe Punisher a little bit more. That would have been cool. It would have been cool to see just more Muse like backstory. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Again, I love Vincent D'Onofrio. I think he's great, and I think also it's a lot of it has to do with like these reshoots and everything, like we always have said. So it's like I'm not going to kill the show too much, but in my opinion, this was the weakest episode by far.
Yeah. Guys, let us know, is Wilson Fisk hindering other characters in the show right now? Yeah, I mean, I am, again, Vincent D'Onofrio's on screen. This city, we need. Yo,
I think he said. I think in the first like 20 minutes he said "city" like 8 times.
Ariel texted in our group chat and he was like, "Yo, drinking game. Take a shot every time Fisk says this city
or any kind of city, Vanessa, Vanessa.
Yo, oh, real quick on that. Do y'all think she was trying to set Wilson up, or they themselves plotted to get the Tracksuit Mafia guy killed?
Mark,
like she let him know. She was like, "Yo, he's coming by to like, you know, he's trying to betray you, this and that." Because I wouldn't mind seeing an angle where Vanessa is, but I think it was a setup because she's smart. She's gonna know that he's not by himself just eating at a restaurant, you know? Like he's definitely got somebody.
I think she was hedging her bets, playing both sides. So it's like if he actually kills Fisk, I'm in power. If he doesn't, I'm telling Fisk, I'm gonna tell Fisk he's coming, but like let's say for some, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't think she actually cared what happened. Like
interesting.
She probably would have preferred to be in power, and I think that eventually we're going to see that happen, maybe, or like, you know, her trying to make a play rather. But like, she's to your point, she's smart. She's like going to say like, yeah, like here, go, he's alone. You know, like I don't know why he would go there by himself. Instead of like going there with like his whole,
and then Wesley 2.0, like
Wesley 2.0 came out. I know, bink. I was like, oh shit. Like, I mean, I knew he wasn't obviously gonna kill him, but like,
what, bro? What? But this is his show, bro. Like
the Dust Suit Mafia, bro. It just shows how fucking competent they are.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing, and they clearly centered the show and the marketing around Daredevil and Fisk, and you know they are one side of each coin. That is his main villain, but that's what it's kind of, you kind of feel the same way sometimes, like with Batman and Joker. You know what I mean? Like Joker's my guy, I love him, but it's just like Batman has such a cool like rogues gallery. That's why like it makes sense when, you know, again, they're able to do things with other villains and it still be a really cool story. But again, with Fisk, and I'm not saying Daredevil has as an expansive or as cool of a rogues gallery as Batman, but at the same time, again, you introduce Muse. Like, you could do something really cool with him for a whole season. And again, still have Fisk stuff lingering in the background. But you could say now, I can't agree with y'all where I wish he was a little bit less of a presence. Like, you could still have all that stuff going on, but it'll just be like little hints of shit of like everything.
And what he's doing right now, what has he done right now that's been so bad? Like, super villain, like, yo, you're the big bad thing.
Damn, my guy, like Mark, it just feels like I feel like Palpatine right now.
Genuinely. like he's done. He's kept Adam in the, is that his name, right? Adam in the basement.
What an arc, right? What an arc he's going through.
Like, that's it. That's all he's done, really. It's like, oh, and then he's made an anti-vigilante task force. You know who else did that? Every police commissioner in every city where in every comic book ever. You know, it's like they make some anti-hero task force to take down the hero, and it's like that's not like a thing that's unique to a big bad. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't really done anything. Like, I'm sorry.
I do like that he heard about, obviously Daredevil being back and shit. He's like, he's back. And he just can't cope with that. Like, he's like, oh, he's back. And then Wesley 2.0 is like, yo, chill, tranquilo. Like, it's all good. Like, he'll take care of the Muse problem, and it could be a good thing. And then even he's still just like it doesn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? Again, to me, I think they need to keep Fisk around for this. Guys, we will talk about Brand New Day in a second. I'm not too familiar with the story, but for those that are, because to me, if I'm MCU, if I'm Kevin Feige, I'm finding a way to put Spider-Man, Daredevil in a movie together, or just the rest of the Defenders, New York City, to take down like Wilson Fisk as mayor. But again, to Mark's point, it has to get to a point where he is doing some crazy shit, even while being mayor. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, he's still obviously shady as fuck.
Right. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying he's not shady, but again, it's like doing the things that rise to the level of being the big bad of a show. He hasn't done that. Muse has done that. He killed 60 fucking people.
Yeah, he got his body count is crazy.
He was just racking them up.
And it's like we're treating him like whatever, and it's all about Fisk. It's like it doesn't make sense. It just feels like
this episode generally got marked down.
Let's go.
Yeah, because I was kind of hyped to see him Muse, and then it's like and hear about his backstory and stuff, and then I'm like, what?
Vanessa.
This is what happened.
Vanessa.
I did Taekwondo.
Yo.
Like, who didn't do Taekwondo? Bro, I'm a yellow belt.
Yo, Mark, what's y'all saying, man? What's y'all saying right now?
Gonna be tight.
How is Daredevil for people?
You're Mark, gonna be tight.
I told you, bro.
Gio said they're so focused on building up Matt and Fisk that they aren't expanding on other things. Junior on point. I mean, that was my
crazy. You see, Mark, how they're spinning it?
Greg said, I love the new angle you have in the setup, Mark. Thank you.
Good pun. Good pun.
Pascal said, I'm going crazy right now. Goddamn, because Pascal likes it, so he's been defending it.
Hell yeah.
He said the parallels with Fisk and Matt are goated. Yeah, those are cool. It's like, again, those are cool moments. And I'm not saying to not have those kind of cool moments, but you just don't. He's again, to my point, he's just not doing anything. He's just not. Like, Muse killed 60 people. Like, let's not lose track of that.
Yo, Fisk has not caught one body this whole season.
Jokic numbers. This dude put up a 60-point game, and we're acting like he's like the show treated him
like
he a bench player. Like, he no bench player, bro.
Like, Jokic just put up 60.
Yeah, I mean, Chewy's in here. He said Bank episode was lit. Them Irish songs were hitting. He said, motherfucker like me was doing the jig.
He's getting sturdy.
He's getting sturdy in the crib. 80 said, bring Muse back. Pascal or Noah said, the parallels are great. I agree with that. I don't hate the Kingpin stuff. Some of it, it can get a little stale, though. Right.
Yeah, hate is a strong word. Like,
again, I don't hate it. It's just like I hate that the way the writers are organizing all this shit. But again, a lot of it was probably to do with
I guess Mark, let's say this: we hate that they had to do reshoots and they had to mix stuff in because it gets.
If it was right the first time around, we probably wouldn't be saying this shit right now.
Exactly.
So that's why again, I'm not like saying like, yo, this is the worst Disney Plus show ever. Like, no. Not even close.
Yeah.
It's still,
right. Again, we say it week in and week out where it's just like it's still very impressive that they were able to salvage something
and
like
still
this.
criticize it. Like that's okay.
Absolutely. Facts.
So Gio said, I'm with Mark. Let's go. Time to crash out. Larry said, I'm pretty sure Mr. Negative's
insane that I've been saying this for weeks.
Huh? Mr. Negative? Huh?
I heard that rumor too.
Huh?
I heard that rumor too.
Huh?
Because Destin Daniel.
Yo. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's time to really talk about this later. But
oh damn, I want to just open my phone. I'm gonna read that comic book storyline.
But wait, is that it for chat, Mark?
No, it's just a little bit more.
Okay.
And Zay Member said, don't forget Muse because it's confirmed for season 2.
That's another thing. Why the fuck?
Yo, the hand is back, bro. And they're resurrecting him. The hand is back.
Why?
And they're resurrecting him. They're like, bring that ass here, boy. That was crazy.
Nah, Mark, you hate it. Get off the bandwagon.
The bandwagon's full, but you could try to run behind it. I'm sorry.
TC24 said, nah, I hate it. Zay Reviews, I thought it was funny how Matt said this is all fake. It was a meta line knowing how much the show doesn't care the friends. I think that was a rewritten scene.
That was
the friends. Oh, that his friend, like that Karen and stuff is gone. Is that what he means?
Yeah, like that whole conversation, right, where she was like, "Oh," and like Foggy.
That's
like,
one of my pluses.
Karen.
Karen's gone.
But yeah, well, damn, that's crazy. But Eunice was like, "Yo, how was he saying like I love you to her already?" Like it's like we barely got them like together and shit. Which like I can understand.
I can't.
Right.
I can't, bro.
But at the same time, it's like they have been dating for like a year now, pretty much.
Confirmed?
Well, because it was a year.
Oh, the
after,
time jump. Yeah.
Like all that stuff. So, or maybe less than a year, but around that time. So to me, it's not like it doesn't throw me off. I actually do like their dynamic. I do like their relationship. Bro, I love the fact that she's just like, "Yo, what happened?" And he's just like, "Nah, we just gonna get it going right here in the shower. Like, I'm not even gonna answer your question." I was like, "Dang, yo, man."
Yo, actually, that's fire.
Mad a hoe.
Nah. Hold on.
Mad a hoe.
So next time your girl asks you something, just start picking up.
Yo, your entire shoulders like hanging out. Yeah. Yo, what happened?
Yo, like just my shoulders dislocated.
Yo, what happened?
Yo, come here.
Yo. What happened?
Oh no, Zay Reviews was saying he was talking about Sherry and Kristen and Heather too.
I like the new characters. I actually like the new characters they brought on. And again, they're not giving them any moments because we're spending so much with Fizz.
No screen time
at all. They get no playing time.
That's why like I see people hating on my guy real quick.
They had a lot of screen time in episode 2. And that was great.
Yes.
Like I was loving it. Yes. Like it's like like Matt working with
Kristen,
working with the ex-cop and the lawyer to keep the witness safe and all that stuff. That was really dope.
That was fire.
Like you got to see that kind of shit. Like
episode 2 might still be
2 was lit. Bro.
I think 2 was the best written episode. I think 2 was the best written episode.
After the cleanup.
6 was really good. Like the episode before this one,
but
where he donned his suit, that was tough.
Yeah, real quick, Mark, because I see people on Twitter hating on Cherry all the time. They're like, "Yo, Muse need to get him." I mean, obviously, again, like people be wilding, like me, like I can't wait, like for him, like to RIP. I'm like, damn, bro.
What did Cherry do, bro?
Exactly, bro. Like they're not giving him no burn. Like how do you expect to get any kind of feelings for him when like he gets 2 minutes of screen time like every other episode?
Unfortunately, Clark Johnson, who plays Cherry, is only down for 5 episodes. That's all he's in.
Nah, I mean, we only got 2 left, and he was already in like only like 2.
No, but what I'm saying is that the entire cast, they already show what episodes they're in. So like he's only in 5 episodes. That's it for season 1 and 2.
That doesn't make sense because he's already been in.
It says 5 episodes.
Yeah, I mean you can't always trust what IMDb is saying.
I just think again, I'm going to say it again. I agree with Ariel now. At first, I was kind of on the fence, but I agree. I think Kingpin just wasn't. I'm not saying to never do him again. It just like.
Never mind.
Maybe put him in another project, like with another hero, where it can just be all about him and this hero. Like maybe Spider-Man, that would be cool.
I know, but like,
but it's like we don't need it in Daredevil again for the 4th time.
Thank you.
It's like, and then you're also trying to introduce other people, and you have a serial killer who killed 60 people, and you don't build him up at all.
Yo, I will say though, when Matt hit his grappling gun like through him, that shit was dope, bro. I was crazy. Like, he was running to me. He said, "Bink."
I was like, about time.
I was like, damn, and I do like that shot of like when he's on the floor, like, yeah, that shit. Yo, does it look like your shirt, bro? This was him. This was That's fire, bro. New York too. Yeah, that was Muse right here. That was what's going on with him. But all right, if he's confirmed for season 2, the writers were just like,
yo, kill him.
Right. So the new writers were like,
get him out the way so that we can just focus on Fizz.
Right, and then the new writers were
as
like,
if they haven't already been focusing on Fizz the entire fucking season.
Yo, what if what if at the end of the season, like Matt wakes up? Like that whole season
come on, bro. Come on, man.
He's like,
and Heather's like, Matt, get up.
No, and then it's Karen in the bed, and she's like, what happened? It's like, I don't know. It was like almost like a premonition.
Just a feeling.
Just a feeling. And then there's no audio the next scene.
Yo, but excuse me. I think right now the new writers are like, yeah, we got to bring him back because he was just too cool, and like the season 1 doesn't do him justice. Like season 1 does not do Muse justice at all. But again, I did think their fight scene was really good. Again, I thought the first one that they had on episode 6, yeah, that was the best fight of the series by far, bro. I don't want to hear. It's time to admit it. The fight with Bullseye was mid. I'm sorry. I said it. It's out in the open. Y'all heard it.
Absolutely
it's mid.
Insane, bro.
It's mid. The 2 fights he had with Muse, the first fight he had with Muse, way better.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I agree with. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as mid.
I'm going to say that Bullseye fight was mid, bro. They was just throwing I
think maybe if
you just projectiles at each other,
right? And then like there was like disco lights everywhere. Like they're like, oh look, it's 2 people fighting. Like it was mad dramatic, and like his bad CGI through the rooftop.
Disco lights.
I'm exaggerating. Nah, there was some disco lights.
It was a diner, bro.
Like, some diner lights, bro. It turned into it was a bar. It was Josie's.
You've been there.
Hold that, bro. Now all I'm saying, hit like, comment, and subscribe if y'all agree. The Bullseye Daredevil fight was mid.
But when it comes...
see, I was going to say the emotional, like as Zay Ryu said, the fight with Bullseye just had so much emotional weight behind it. That's why it was fire. And so
but the actual fight...
If you take the emotion out of it and like just say like, all right, if I just walked in and had no context of what Daredevil was and whatever, and I just watched this fight, I'd be like, it was cool. Exactly. I wouldn't go crazy. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what
everyone was hyped because it's like, it's Daredevil. Like, let's go. He's back, and that's cool. And like, that's why they kind of got away with it, and they're gonna get away with it. They're good. But now, like when you see a fight like the first one between Daredevil and Muse, it wasn't even close.
Yeah. Yo, Mark, that's a great point because come season 2, no more getting away with it.
Like, they have no,
This is it, right? Like, it's new crew, this is y'all shit, no more getting away with stuff.
Like you said before, there's still no way that this season, given all the bullshit it went through, was supposed to be even as good as it is now.
Agreed.
So,
So we
let's also
definitely have
keep
to
that in
commend them for that.
perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, like let's keep it in perspective.
Yeah.
I know I was getting very animated before,
But
but
you're passionate about it, bro, because you just want Daredevil to get like
you know?
like. Come on, bro.
But no, I said what I said about the season. This is
but,
boring.
I mean,
It's boring.
whole
The
season.
season's boring.
No, I meant like what they're giving Kingpin to do is boring. It's not compelling enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And I think we'll see hopefully a better, like the thing is they have to understand is like if you're going to bring Fisk back again and do whatever you're doing, this shit has to be fucking like so brilliantly written, because we've seen him now. If they do it again next season, we've seen him now 5 other times in this show.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like, yo, you gotta really come with the
Yeah.
fucking shit, bro. Like this is like almost like what I would expect if we didn't know, like it's like a season 1 villain arc for him, like where he becomes mayor and he starts doing all this shit, and then he eventually starts getting worse and worse and worse, and then it leads into like what happened in season 1 of Daredevil and 2 and 3 and 4. But it's just like it's almost like he's like I don't know. It's just like really crazy to me how he was like talking to his like Wesley 2.0 and saying like, yo, he wrongfully imprisoned me.
His name is Butch.
He went
by
over
the
after
way.
all my business associates and put them in jail and violently beat them. It's like if I was Wesley 2.0, I'd be like,
Okay.
like I know what you are, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know that I know you are actual crime boss. You are a literal kingpin.
Man, that shit is so corny, man.
Like
that shit is
that was so
corny.
weird to me how he was like saying that, and I was just like sitting there staring at the screen, like, is this dude serious? Like this isn't like a journalist.
I don't mind.
You know, like this is like Wesley. It's like his Wesley.
It's his
basically.
Wesley. Oh, I see what you mean. But yeah, man, I think I recommend everyone to. And I'm so glad I rewatched the original series like prior. But at the same time, it's kind of like it's like I feel like Oppenheimer right now. Like I'm just like, cause bro. The whole Kingpin stuff to me is just I agree with y'all, because after what happened at the end of season 3, when he beats him, bro, pause that. When he stops him, like the shit that the dialogue there, and y'all gotta remember. Oh, what, bro? Right, like it felt nice that you kind of ended the Netflix stuff on that. You know what I mean? Like exclude the Bullseye becoming actual Bullseye at the end, and like them starting their law firm was cool and all. That's what I'm saying. That's why I sort of perceive this as a super soft reboot, for the simple fact of like the MCU now has it. They want to bring everything in. They want to bring Kingpin in. They want to do all this again. But bro, the shit that he says to him, he's like, yo. Cause Kingpin's like, cause again, y'all gotta remember, he was going to kill him. Like he went there to do that. That was his mission.
Yep.
And so he's beating his ass. No, shut up, bro. This is why I'm telling you to shut up. I'm sorry.
Spider-Man's
That was
soft
rude.
too, bro. Everyone's soft.
All superheroes that don't kill, super soft.
Soft.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yo, Kingpin, he literally is like, yo, do it. Like, just do it, bro.
Should've
like,
done it.
Do it. But he goes, no, bro. Like, I need you to know, like, I need you to rot in a cell, and I need you to know that this city rejected you. This city, this city, yeah, this city. This city.
My name is Joel. Up in it.
This city rejected you. I rejected you. I beat you.
I have eaten you.
Pinek.
Joel Pinek. That shit, yo. And like bro, I wish, damn, y'all gonna make me act up, bro. I'm about to have to throw on the shit on for y'all right now, cause But yeah. Nobody better have Born Again anywhere between seasons 1, 2, 3 and Daredevil Born Again. Come on, y'all. In terms of writing, in terms of dialogue, come on. But But
when
not,
he's
not
screaming
hating,
at Fifth
exciting.
face, I beat you. I was
Yeah,
just
bro.
like, yo,
Yeah, bro.
like, and like, it's fine to, again, like, they could have just brought him. I just don't know why they are making him just try and, like, he's not doing anything. That's my thing. That's
He's
really
not
my thing.
doing anything.
He's not doing shit.
He just looking busy. You ever see that video of that guy mixing
Right.
drinks? He's like, that's Fist this whole season. He's like,
Well, I just feel like I got over it after season 2 because of that, like that arc that he went through in season 2 with Vanessa. I kind of got over it because everything else was just so way much more interesting format. Like Bullseye was way more interesting than what was going on with Kingpin. Even in season 3, I'd say. Like way more, even though Kingpin is the catalyst to bring Bullseye into the picture for it,
Right.
which is cool. But like, I was still way more interested in what Bullseye had to do with Matt than I was with Kingpin.
You didn't like that like finale scene though, where he's like goes on, like where he's like screaming in his face.
No, I don't.
you're tweaking, bro. I'm
You're
sorry.
actually tweaking. Nah, that's just I can't agree with that. And then again,
I'd be lying to you if I told you that season 3 is like my favorite season of Daredevil and stuff.
He asked about the scene.
No, I'm just saying, but because that season culminated with that scene, and
You said you didn't care about it.
yeah,
That's wild.
That's wild, bro.
lit.
That's so wild.
Dude, Ariel's watching that with like Homelander meme, bro. That's
Literally,
crazy.
yeah, literally. He's like screaming at him and stuff. I'm just like,
bro, season 3? So what?
no. I said that I'm talking about the Kingpin arc with him and like stuff. It's just like, all right, bro, whatever. Like, you beat him.
So you just a Kingpin hater.
Yeah,
bro.
I guess
This
so.
dude does
Yeah,
not like Kingpin at all. Why?
Because the mob boss stuff is like I don't find it that compelling for the character. I feel like the other villains are way more compelling.
But so all the Matt stuff, all the Daredevil stuff,
it's
fuck
lit.
with.
Yeah, I love that. I love the arc that Matt goes through in season 3, and that's what I'm saying. Opposite of him, the Bullseye thing was incredible. That whole situation of like, oh shit, he's wearing the suit now and doing all this.
That's
this is
just
fucking
fire,
crazy.
bro.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
Zay Review said Fist did the anti-vigilante task force. He locked in. Boy's tripping. Listen, Zay.
He's locked in. He's locked in.
Listen.
Yo, he's like, yo, he has my vote. He has my vote.
Yeah, right.
Fix can fix it.
Can't fix it.
Shut up, bro.
There's been so many task force created. Like, look at all of comics. Like, dude, like in Spider-Man, they'll probably create one. Like, the police captain will create one. You know, like, or
putting together a task force to take down Spider-Man.
Same thing. It's like, come on. It's like, yo, I'm not tweaking. Like, that's not really doing shit. That's not doing big bad shit. Like,
exactly. Thank you, Mark.
Like, imagine Thanos was like, yo,
all right.
I'm putting together a task force to get the Infinity Stones.
Task force to take out the Avengers, bro.
Chill. That's a bad example. That's a bad example. That's a bad example.
Right. That's a crazy comparison. That's a crazy comparison.
I mean, he sent Loki. He sent Loki and the Chitauri, so it's like.
But okay.
He did something.
Hold on.
He did something.
No. Hold on. That's actually a valid point. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have Kingpin sort of lingering the way that Thanos did, like within these seasons.
I said Zay voted for Fist, confirmed. Been a member for 7 months. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yo. Who voted for Fisk here? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. Let us know. Yo, real quick. 1 out of 10. Have I missed the origins of Muse or something?
Yes.
As a fan of the original show, I am heartbroken about how this series is heading.
Dramatic.
Yo, they were watching like, oh my God. Call an ambulance.
Like, no.
Like the British guy that's like this.
Yeah.
The arc has become so bland with no depth. What arc? There is no arc. With no depth, no character building. Muse came and gone in 2 episodes.
Back up. I'm about to.
Yo. Bro said and dipped in 2 episodes. And they made us could not care less about him. Fisk and Matt are so
Mark, shut up.
About him, Fisk and Matt are so far from origins. I really don't care about any character in the show anymore. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Oh, I wrote this.
You're dragging it.
There are only 2 episodes left in the season, and I have no idea how they can finish this season on good terms. We need Matt's good friends back.
His good friends back. Yo,
we need villains that we care about. We need more depths in characters, and we need King Penn back. This
That's
show,
how you say it.
This show,
King Penn.
this city, this show can still be saved if they did some effort.
what? What was that last sentence you
This
just
show
said?
can be
know.
saved if they did some effort.
I
Yo,
don't know.
do some effort, bro.
Yo, 1 out of 10. Same shit, different episode. Quote,
This is Chewie's review.
you said your parents put a lot of pressure on you. ... No, I love my parents. End quote. 1 minute later. So you competed in Taekwondo to prove something to your parents. ... No, I competed in Taekwondo because they
forced
made
me
me,
to.
and it was awful, but they wouldn't let me quit. End quote.
Oh my god.
How did one of the best story and action-driven comic book shows become this bland and uninspiring? One of many good examples of how incompetent the creators really are. Villain killed after 2 episodes focused on him, and we know almost nothing about the villain. Yet another character gone with absolutely no character arc.
I'm a villain in my city.
Yeah,
you know,
see,
and just to
again,
yeah, go ahead.
I think
Mark.
he's wilding like by saying like the show is ass, blah blah blah, or whatever. Like he doesn't care about the show or whatever. I think again, you can't just given all the behind the scenes shit. You can't just say that this shit was horrible. Like this show is horrible.
Yeah.
And that it was a mistake, and that Disney doesn't know what they're doing, bro.
Yeah. So
So this show still should not have been as good as it was.
Mark,
like,
so what are you giving this episode?
Probably.
He's gonna do it.
I know this sounds crazy.
He's gonna do it.
A fair.
Could be.
I'm giving it a fair.
Yo, my guy
guys,
Mark, my guy
hold
fucking
on.
Mark, bro.
Hold on.
Don't
We got Zay in the chat. We probably have some new viewers watching.
I kind of
right
want to
now.
change Fett, bro.
Why?
Cause it needs we need to really let it
make
be
it
known.
something. Make it something.
I got a perfect soundbite for it.
I was just thinking that too when I said
I
it.
got
too.
something right here. I got something.
Oh, you're
can't
saying
hear
the
it.
soundbite itself?
Yeah.
The fair?
Yeah.
So, our rating system, right? And this is. Ew! Lower that real quick and then run it back. Lower that real quick and run it back. Ew, dude.
Hold on. I gotta. Hold on. I gotta rip it.
Oh my
Wait, what the hell was that noise?
That was a great pun too.
Yo, you're about to find out.
Keep going.
What was that?
But so guys, we have a CWV rating system. So we want y'all to bring it along with y'all to your friends and your family when you're rating shit. All right. So in last place we got Morbius, right? By the way,
That
guys,
doesn't even have a sound bite.
They don't deserve anything.
Nothing needs to be
nothing
said.
needs to be said, right? All I'm saying though is Craven is below that, believe it or not.
No.
And then we got, and then we got Fe. And if you haven't seen Harry Potter, there's a scene where Voldemort is in Harry's dream.
It sounds like this.
Exactly. But we're about to change it because you can't really hear it much. But so Mark just gave it that. That's how he found
Mark
the episode.
said this episode was.
Yo, play one more time. Yo,
This episode was a fart in the wind, bro.
Yo, you can tell that shit stink, bro. Run it one more time. Play it one more time.
It's the reverb, bro.
Yeah, and then there's Mid Mania.
This is good. Everything's
Oh
probably
my God.
fine.
Mid Mania. Then we have Sublime,
Sublime!
and then we go up with Heat.
And then
Wavy. So Mark gave it a really low score. Wow, that was I thought you were gonna say Sublime. You are usually not a harsh critic, Mark. So that's crazy to me. But feel how you feel, brother. Feel how you feel.
Feel how you feel.
Ariel, what do you give?
This really shows what was and what is.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, the thing is that, you know, I agree with a lot of what Mark was saying. I've been saying that this whole season about the whole like Kingpin stuff, and I've been and now you guys found out that I've been feeling like that since season 3. So like, it's more about something compelling happening between the characters than it is about like Vincent D'Onofrio's acting, because it's never been about that. Like he's an incredible actor.
Never,
it's just.
Well,
I am not compelled at all by what's going on with that character or with Daredevil, and I just feel like it's way more interesting when we involve characters like the Punisher who combat his ideology instead of like trying to use the system to bring down somebody that clearly has his pockets in it. So it's like that's why it always felt like a nothing to me, really, like for the story with Matt and Kingpin, because I'm like, bro, he really thinks that the system is gonna like do the thing, and it's just like, I guess as a cynic, I'm like, that's not gonna work. Bring Punisher back.
But that we would have to get.
Say that about every hero.
No, I'm just saying specifically in this instance with Kingpin because of his connections and stuff. That's why.
But,
connections.
but again, I wouldn't say that's necessarily true, because his whole ideology changes in season 3. Like he starts off the season super broken, super like, yo, like, the system doesn't work. He literally is telling Foggy, he's like, yo, next time I see this dude is on site, I'm killing him.
I get it. And
So,
he had a great arc in that story. It's just I didn't feel like there was this huge big accomplishment with Kingpin going to prison, because I'm like, he was already in prison before he got out. Like, okay.
But again, so that's why to me, Born Again has to be taken as a super soft reboot.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
But because literally in that scene, Kingpin literally says it. He's like, I'll just get out again. He's like, no, you won't, because if you get out again, no, because he's like, if you get out again, I will not stop hunting her. I will not stop hunting Vanessa. I will not stop hunting the woman.
What is Matt gonna do to Vanessa? What is Matt gonna do to Vanessa?
Bro, he could lock her up. He could put her in jail. Like he could make their lives a living hell. He could make their he could make their lives a living hell. You're bugging. Season 3 is peak. You heard?
Season 3, Matt arc and Bullseye's peak. I don't know about anything else. But this episode,
Agent Nadeem all day.
Agent Nadeem got popped in the head. Whatever, all day for this episode. See ya. I said what I said.
I'm giving it a Sublime. Holy shit. Y'all are cooking this shit, bro. Yo, Mark, what is chat saying? Chat, what are you rating it as we close out Daredevil and we start getting into some tea time and CinemaCon stuff?
So we got a lot of shit going. These guys are yapping right now. Let's see. Pascal said, "Mark, you ain't my fave anymore." Yo, Pascal,
yo, he was your fave. He was your fave.
I was also defending it in a way.
Yo, check the chat. Is anybody my fave?
Chat. No. Who? Any faves?
Suri said, "Thank you, AD, AMC, Go." Larry said, "Mark said that IMDb reviewer had better writing than this episode." Gio said, "Thanks, AD, my guy." Chewy said, "I love IMDb." Yeah, Chewy, we're still waiting on that username so we can find the podcast where we roasted you and you ended up finding our podcast. And Zay Member said, "You really can't compare Born Again and Netflix Daredevil. It's just not fair." I mean, but whose fault? Like, why isn't it fair though?
Like, why can't I do it?
Like, why isn't it fair?
Why isn't it? Show your work, bro. Show your work.
Like, is it because it's not as good a quality? Like, Zay Review said, damn. Pascal said, huh? Let's see. Andrew said, I'm here, y'all. Pocket finally gets serious. AD said, I'm between Sublime and Heat for this episode. Gotta watch the episode again. Let's see. Larry said it's Sublime. Mr. Anti-Idiotic. I really, really want Kitty Pryde to be Tom Holland's Spidey's new girlfriend in the MCU. Is that who they're saying? What's her name is playing?
Nah, Sadie Sink is apparently. Well, there's a couple of different things, but I think Firecracker was like one of the top ones.
Change the name.
Yeah, change the name. So, Mr. Anti-Idiotic, I feel like I haven't seen this person in here.
No, welcome. If you are here for the first time or your first time commenting.
We're here every Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thursday Night Live.
Come through, subscribe, all that stuff. ! Discord if you like yapping.
Yes, sir.
Join our Discord. Gio said, I'm logging in with Mid-Mania. Zay said Sublime. And Chewy said, I'm giving it crispy cheeks. That's crazy.
So you giving it?
Empire's End. Happy Friday Eve, y'all. Late to the pot, my bad. All
I like that.
Larry said season 3 is gas. Pascal said, man, someone in the show died, man. It sucks.
It was Kingpin? Was it Kingpin?
No, he's talking about Agent Nadeem.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Because you said, because he died.
Agent Nadeem all day.
He died. Empire's End said inconsistent budget / funding for Daredevil, Netflix versus Disney is something to consider. No, it is. Like I said, I mean, I did say that again. This season is not supposed to be as good as it was. As it is, rather. Just because this is the weakest episode, I will say that, obviously, but everything else has been heat to wavy for me. So, I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Not Netflix. AD said not Netflix. Daredevil is just that goated. It's the greatest of all time. Disney can't make the greatest of all time again.
Greatest of all time.
Bro, I haven't seen Watchmen.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Well, if we don't, because Watchmen's a limited series. Penguin.
All right. If we're not taking limited series, then
my top 3 is Watchmen, probably Penguin.
Oh, so we are taking limited series into account.
Yeah. But if we're we're not, then I think it's Daredevil, The Boys, and non-animated, only live action.
But technically, isn't the Penguin not a short series because
they didn't confirm? They are talking about season 2, but they never confirmed it yet. So
all right, so I guess we'll still call it that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as a review said, my boy said Firecracker. Larry said he's thinking play Screwball. No, bro. No.
Ooh, I love Mark loves Screwball, bro, from the game.
Bro, that was the most annoying
love that part
in Spider-Man, bro.
Every time we spoke about Spider-Man, Mark talked about how he always tried to beat his high score with the Screwball games, bro.
Dude, this Ariel's just, I don't know what happened. I think he maybe took an edible or something before this
Damn.
podcast. AD said, my bad, one of the greatest of all time. Watchmen is goated. Yes, sir.
Yo, guys, Eunice still hasn't seen it.
Yo, that's great. That's
great. Bro, I am convinced that Eunice is purposefully just like not doing things. Like for the sake to just be like, just to say that, oh no, I never saw that.
And then he'll catch up like later and be like, wow, this is so great.
Oh yeah. I love when Eunice does that.
He's the biggest hypebeast. He probably does have like a countdown, right? He's like, okay, Watchmen came out on this day
in October 2019.
I'm gonna watch it seven years from now, and then I'm gonna bring it back on a timeline and tell everybody, yo, this is the greatest shit ever made. Like on some hype.
He loves being late to the party, bro. It's actually crazy.
No, I love that though. It's just like it's funny how he goes, "Yo, have you guys heard about Princess Mononoke or Studio Ghibli?"
Yo, it's like,
I love you, Eunice. Hurry up and get back, bro.
Christian said Daredevil, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then The Boys.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, Christian.
Agents of
That's just an invalid list.
Agents of Shield, bro.
Y'all hating.
That's
I don't
just
mind
an
that.
invalid
I don't,
list. I'm not gonna lie to you.
it's personally not on in my top 3, but don't let anyone clown you if it is, because Agents of Shield is heat.
Dude, he has that over Watchmen. He has that over.
Well,
like, that's crazy.
well, maybe
That's crazy.
maybe he's not taking limited series into consideration.
Okay. I mean,
What happened? Maybe he's
The
not. We
Boys
discussed
is
that.
better than Agents of Shield.
No, it's not.
It is miles
Oh my
ahead,
God.
man.
That is not
Get
better.
the fuck out. Yo, and you guys talk about me having crazy things to say.
This is
Nah.
fucking insane.
Yo, it's time to really start admitting, like, we need to start talking about
Stop.
the boys, bro.
Stop.
We need to have
Say
a
hello,
good,
say hello,
honest
yeah.
conversation.
Nope.
I'm gassing it, bro.
Yeah,
The boys is
gassing
gas.
it.
Give
What's
him
that
the fart
meme?
noise. Give him the fart noise.
I'm gassing that shit, bro.
Yo.
The boys is heat. OD wavy. Is that it for chat?
Yeah, that's about it.
But yeah, guys, I said what I said.
I said what I said, guys.
So tea time now.
Thank you for tuning in to our Daredevil talk. We will be here these next couple weeks to review the last 2 episodes. Perhaps we will try our best to do a reaction as well to the finale.
We'll see though.
See how it work out. But yeah, exciting stuff. We also did get a lot of exciting stuff here on our tea time today because again, it is CinemaCon that is going on. We are gonna watch the first, or not the first 5 minutes, but a 5-minute clip of Superman. I love how they fucking just they're like, yo, it's gonna get dropped for the Minecraft movie. And the second everyone went to go see Minecraft, everyone was like just in the theater recording, like posting the whole
just
shit.
walked out.
Yo, James Gunn said, all right, this clip. I'm posting this shit. Like, I'm letting it be known. I'm letting it be known.
Christian said, or not Christian, a piece of media said, just came back from a Minecraft movie. # hot garbage.
Yo, I heard, bro. I mean, yo, look, guys, I highly recommend don't always take people's word, right? I'm a big believer in that. Like, maybe it is something that will resonate with you. You never know. But when it comes to things like the Minecraft movie, just the second I saw I'm like, I'm so out, bro. Like, I'm like, I know I'm not seeing this. It looks ass. I'm sure it is ass. It hasn't got a single good review that I've seen. But I actually saw people posting clips and people were like cheering at certain moments. I'm like, all right, maybe it's
That's
cool
lit.
But yeah, exactly.
It's like Endgame in there.
Yeah, right. Like people was, yo, let me find this shit, bro. Let me find this shit. Like Minecraft.
Bro, that's so funny.
Oh my God, please tell me I could find this shit, bro. Ew. Hold on. Let me pull this shit up.
Mark, odds are you see this.
Bro.
In IMAX too, bro. Minecraft, bro.
Minecraft.
Oh, 0.
Tomorrow night. Nah, come on. Odds are.
I'm busy.
Oh, guys, we're so sorry for spoiling the Minecraft
What
movie.
the fuck is that? Yo, we're gonna get completely demonetized, bro.
Nah, I'm not watching that shit.
This is horrendous.
Yo.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm trying to find the clip of people. I'm not gonna find it, but just believe me, yo. Ew, stop.
All right, stop.
Stop. We're out of here.
That's crazy.
Let's get to the tea. Shit, now I gotta get back to the tea. But yeah, so they released 5 minutes of the movie, and Jay Gunner was just like, all right, like we gotta just release the shit ourselves. But I'm excited. I still haven't seen it. I heard y'all talking about it. I'm obviously, because Pascalito said in the Discord, he was like, yo, Junior's fake hate towards it. It is super fake hate, I promise y'all.
No, it's not.
Don't speak for me.
It's not.
The official runtime of Thunderbolts is 2 hours and 6 minutes. I'm gonna be asked, confirmed.
Wait, how much?
2 hours and 6 minutes.
Too short.
I agree. The Newton brothers on the score of Daredevil Born Again. We wrote this score for the devil. Yo, this shit is gas. We wrote this score for the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, for the Catholic guilt and the rooftop fights, for Stick's teachings and Foggy's loyalty, for Elektra's ghost and Wilson Fisk's wrath.
I don't know about that last part, but
Of course, I know you were gonna hate on that last part, bro.
His wrath.
Hey, Zay Reviews became a member. Shout out to Zay. Let's go.
You
appreciate you, bro. Go.
And also,
sir.
the last time we saw Fist like do anything wrathful,
Raffle?
I just made that up. Was when he chopped bro's head off with the car door. That's the last thing I remember. That was like season 1.
The third episode of season 1.
Yeah, like that's the last, like that and him killing his pops.
You're bugging, bro.
Spoilers ahead.
Yo, shout out Zay. Welcome to the community, brother. Glad you're here. Zack Snyder will direct Brawler, a new movie about an LA man who rises in the world of UFC. The director is teaming with Dana White's UFC for the film, as well as His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. I definitely mispronounced that, sorry. Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia and owner of boxing magazine The Ring. Behind every great fighter is a story of how they got there, said Snyder. UFC is the world leader in combat sports, and I'm honored to be partnering with them to tell this incredible story. Zach's doing some more grounded stuff. He has another grounded, like, LAPD movie coming out as well. Coyote versus Acme has officially been saved. Remember, Warner Brothers did it as a tax write-off.
Yay.
Catch a... Yo, Mark is a fucking hater, bro. This dude say, yay.
Bro, who cares, bro?
Ketchup Entertainment released a film in theaters
Ketchup
soon.
Entertainment, don't change the name.
Yo,
great name.
Right. Somebody said I felt like they created this company just to
donated
save
$10.
Yo,
appreciate you. Contribution to Mark's Minecraft ticket.
Pat.
Pat, you're
Pat?
Yo, appreciate you, Pat. Guys, just a friendly reminder. We got Zay as a member, right? If we get 3 new members in one stream, I like Zay. This is gonna sound crazy, bro, or to new people listening. Like what we used to do back in the day, you know, it's real back in the day. My knees is running low now, like wear and tear on the body. But you know, I got second place in the tour competition at SantaCon once. So like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Shawty did a split. That's why I lost. Confirmed. But for $25 in one stream,
still tight about it.
Or for 3 new members, you know, if y'all throwing some bands, I'm throwing something else. You feel me?
Junior.
Just saying. Just saying. Guys, go see Coyote versus Acme, because if this shit bombs, it'll be all for nothing. Like, it'll be all for nothing if this shit bombs. So, guys, please don't let it bomb. Please do not let it bomb.
Maybe though.
Michael Mann has officially finished the screenplay for Heat 2 and handed it to Warner Brothers, who released the first film in 1995. This is going to be the same as The Batman and The Batman Part 2. That's going to be how long of a distance is going to be between it. Like, this is going to be Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves going to be like, yo, Warner Brothers, I finished it. James Gunn, I finished it.
And you know, Heat was supposed to be like a TV show in its early days. It's just like, I don't see like what the point of
Miami
having,
Vice confirmed.
Like, I don't see what the point of having a sequel is.
Christian, member for 13 months. Coyote vs. Acme being safe could honestly mean good things for the background movie. I want to see that movie so bad.
You're lying,
that shit
bro.
got deleted.
So bad. You said I want to see that shit so bad.
So bad it's crazy.
Capping,
so bad it's
bro.
crazy. So bad it's crazy. But you know what I mean?
Yo, nah. See, baby, my fault.
I'll watch it.
Maybe. Yo,
so
what
bad?
if this shit is peak, bro? But speaking of Michael Mann, speaking of Heat, R.I.P. Val Kilmer, bro. R.I.P. to one of our Batmans. Like what a talent, bro. What a talent. What happened?
Nah, so I'm sorry. This is cracking me
I'm
the
like,
fuck
yo,
up.
I'm saying R.I.P. to Val Kilmer.
No, because you're saying R.I.P. Context. So I was speaking to my sister earlier, and I said, yo, look at the cast of Doomsday. And I said, and you let me know what the over or under is on who's getting clapped. And she literally sent me the -2, -3.
Oh, she's sending you shit on the over unders. What that got to do with Val? Oh, I guess the.
Bro, come on, man. We're putting a Deadpool together for Doomsday.
All right. But yes, R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Shit, that's so insensitive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Like, I'm like, that's what I'm like, yo, like,
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
He's like, yo, speaking of that, like, Avengers Doomsday. What?
That's like, crazy. What a dickhead. I'm so sorry.
Nah, but
He's a fucking idiot.
I love how one of the I got to see that. I think he has a documentary on Amazon. I'm trying to see that shit. But also,
it's called Val, I think.
Yeah, but also his cameo in Top Gun Maverick, fantastic.
Bro,
love it.
Iceman,
bro. R.I.P. Iceman.
Yeah, it is on Amazon.
Cool. David Zaslav reportedly wants to focus on big IP movies at Warner Brothers rather than the filmmaker-driven projects that Michael D. Luca and Pam Abdi have greenlit. Fuck you, David Zaslav. Nathan Fillion will return as Guy Gardner in Lantern series. Nah, that's hype. Tom Hardy says a Venom Spider-Man crossover with Tom Holland got as close as I possibly imagined it getting before it fell apart.
Lie!
Yeah,
Yo,
They stink!
some of the stuff we've been getting at CinemaCon, y'all, all the big, obviously Warner Brothers, Sony, Disney, Lionsgate, Universal, everybody was out there for, releasing their new stuff and information on it. So Sony dropped a couple things at us. We got Beyond the Spider-Verse releasing in 2027, June 4th, confirmed. Was it June 4th? No.
June.
It was either June 4th or July 2nd.
Oh, it doesn't even say there.
I know. Someone let me know real quick. It's apparently bigger and bolder than the previous two, which I could imagine so, with an entire team working on new animation techniques.
June 4.
June 4. Cool. I was right. Oh, no. Yeah, I was. I don't know. The first footage that was shown reveals Miles and Gwen reuniting, Miles fighting the Prowler before going on an adventure with him. And the animation style has some new techniques too.
DK.
Godzilla Minus One director Takashi 6ix9ine is moving forward with his first English language film, Grand Gear, at Sony. J.J. Abrams is producing the film.
He's learning English and you can't even pronounce his name, bro. Shit is crazy.
Takashi Yamazaki.
There you go.
like.
Don't say that. Don't
it's
say
just a
fucking
pun,
Tekashi 6ix9ine
bro.
again.
It's just a pun. Yo, my fault. You right because
you can't liken a goat to that.
Because Godzilla Minus One is super goated, bro.
Yeah,
it's super goated,
bro.
I'm spending. Destin Daniel Cretton went up on one of the panels on creating.
My God, DDC.
Yo, DDC is tough, bro. I fuck with that.
That's
Good looks.
fire.
So DDC on creating. So we got the official name drop: Spider-Man Brand New Day.
His name.
Really? It's growing on me.
Things are worse than ever.
We had the whole. We had the home trilogy. Now we're gonna get the Day trilogy. Feel me?
Brand New Day.
It's a new day. So he said,
world.
he said, I'm spending my time exploring the next stage of this amazing character with a team of the most incredible artists in the world.
Puns.
We're all just daily nerding out over the suit, how to swing, how to create an event, an emotional story, and a ride that we haven't really seen before. I'm in there like fucking swimwear, DDC. DDC, I am in there like swimwear, bro.
Back up. I'm about to...
The fight,
Yo, they're gonna be. Yo, Spider-Man is
gonna have
he's
hands,
gonna be
bro.
like this.
He's gonna have
be like, yo,
hands,
that
bro.
ass. That ass.
He's like, yo, I don't need the webs. I'll kick your ass right here,
bro. He's gonna have hands, bro. He's gonna have hands. That's
real.
that. Yo, trending.
He's gonna look
Hashtag
like
fire
Marvel
James
Spider-Man.
Gunn. Why is that trending on Twitter? Oh my god!
Click on it. Yo, breaking news, guys. Breaking news.
Nah, I'll get to that. I'll get because of me, D Kid.
Yo,
D Kid. Guys, how are we feeling about Brand New Day? If I know it's, I'm assuming they're loosely gonna base it off of the comic.
Yeah.
So if you guys do have insight, what's sort of the story involved in that? I'm not too familiar with it. I'm about to be, but let us know in the comments. Tom Holland says Spider-Man Brand New Day is a fresh start. It is exactly that. That's all I can say. Good for you, Tom. Your growth. We love the Tom Holland growth. He used to spoil shit all the time. Now look at him. I hope I didn't
speak sense.
Yeah. Yo, Feige just in the corner like. That's all you can say, buddy. 7 MCU projects are set to release in 2026. Too much. Spider-Man Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, The Punisher special, Vision Quest. It was just Vision now. X-Men 97 Season 2, and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2.
Yeah, but that was already kind of like they were already wrapping that up. Like
Spider-Man fans eating.
Oh, for real. They eating incredible.
We are eating Gucci, bro.
And the following year, too.
A recent early screening for Ryan Coogler's Sinners had multiple applause breaks. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
How long was the standing ovation?
Yo.
7 minutes?
It was like being in an Avengers movie.
Oh my god.
The film also accounts with 2 post-credit scenes. 2 post-credit scenes.
Lie!
Yo, we got the Cooglerverse, bro. It's lit. I'm still in there, though.
The Sinners verse.
The Sinners verse, bro. I'm in there. I'm in there, bro. Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, and I'm sure sooner rather than later, fucking they're gonna include Jonathan Majors in there because
Nah, not anymore.
I thought you were gonna say
bro,
Shameik
he's gonna be definitely not Shameik, bro. definitely not my guy Shameik.
Might be a restraining order on him.
Oh my god. Yo, y'all can't say this is just me hating. Y'all can't say this what I'm about to read right now. Y'all can't tell me this is not a little bit like, okay. James Gunn offered David Cornsweet the role of Superman on one condition, that he treats everyone on set with kindness and respect.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What? Yeah, like duh. Everyone, not just Superman.
Wait,
everyone.
hold on.
Mark,
Again, hold on, Mark. Before you say anything, let me preface. I forgot to preface tea time, guys. I read headlines. I don't dive deep into the articles, only if I really need to, of course. But this is bochinche. This is murmurs. This is tea times.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
Hold on.
That's the tea.
Bet. Hold on. Ask me the question, brother.
Do you think that he was being serious, or do you think that he was just saying like, "Hey, like you have it," like?
Hey, like I said, man.
Genuinely, no. Let's be critical thinking. Let's use our heads. Critical thinking.
Damn.
wait, what?
Do you think
Why
that
is he
was
cooking
being
my
serious?
shit right now? Why is he cooking my shit right now? I'm not
Because
even.
you just prefaced it like, "Yo, like this is kind of weird, guys. This is actually weird. This is not me."
But then what did I just say? What did I just say? I
hating.
read headlines. I didn't see no clip. I didn't read the rest of the article.
You're just reading the headline.
I'm
Mark.
just reading the
I didn't see
headline.
clip. I can tell you right now.
You saw the clip?
No.
Okay.
I can tell you, but I can tell you right now that he because just based off like human behavior, he was not being serious. Like it's like a thing you just.
Oh, you know that for a
like,
fact. Bet. I'm gonna read the article now. I'm going into the article and I'm doing a little bit of a deep dive. Since you're so sure that this is what happened.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I got you right now. What he say again? James Gunn. James Gunn told him the role of Superman. One condition that he be kind. Yeah, I'm putting kind. Kind of diner. No. Gunn offered Gunn offered Cornsweet the role on one condition. He noted his experiences with Chris Pratt and John Cena, saying they treated everyone with kindness and respect. It was non-negotiable that Cornsweet do the same. I've seen sets that cater to an actor or director's ego, and that's just something that would happen with David. Gunn says in an email, he is Superman. Even in his nerdiness, he listens to old... Okay, this is irrelevant at this point, but... That's fine, Mark. I read the article now.
Okay, so like.
That's fine. I read the article. Like I said, I read headlines, so I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like you just voiced an opinion about it though, without actually like you don't even have to read it though. Like for me, that like if I just read that headline, I wouldn't think it's hate. Like, or I wouldn't think it's weird or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just calling me stupid. It's all good, bro.
No,
it's all good.
Saying,
no. You said I'm not a critical thinker, bro.
This is why I actually think you
said I'm not a critical thinker, bro.
You're low key not like.
Nah, you said I have no critical thinking skills. That's what you told me. That's what you said, bro. I never said that either. Yo, all four Beatle biopics will release in April of 2028 in theaters. The first bingeable theater experience. Yo, I'm not gonna see any of them, bro. You're tight. They're gonna have a big movie at the end. Like, nah, I might. I fuck with the Beatles.
Bro.
John Wick 5 is officially happening. A story has been decided.
Yo, I love that. Yo, a story has been decided.
Milking this shit. They milking this shit. The John Wick spinoff Kane is moving forward with Donnie Yen set to direct and star. That I'm curious about. The film will be stylistically modeled like Yen's previous action films. A John Wick prequel anime movie is in the works, directed by Shannon Tyndall, who did Kobo and the Two Strings.
Cool.
Keanu Reeves will return, follows John Wick killing all of his rivals in one night to free himself from the high table.
Holy shit.
I guess
that's fire, dude. Animated.
I'm in there for the simple fact that it's Keanu and
it's animated.
And no, No, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I read that correctly.
Kubo and the Two Strings. That's fire. That's
you're right. Actually, no, that is sick.
Come on.
You're right. I thought they were doing another live action prequel. I'm like, this is no, stop.
Yeah,
what they are doing, that does sound tough actually. A sequel.
Do you know who's animating it? Sorry.
No.
The people who did Kubo and the Two Strings.
That's just the director. So, I mean, maybe they could have the same people on the project, but a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is in the works at Netflix. I'm very curious for your response here, Ariel.
What?
David Fincher is set to direct, and Quentin Tarantino has already written the script. Thoughts, concerns on that?
Okay, then lit.
No, really?
Yeah, because if Tarantino wrote it, then
you think it's like an actual story that should be told.
People are saying it's not happening.
Here's what's cool about it, though. Here's what's cool about it. The Manson stuff is still a thing in that universe at that point as well. So that's definitely something. That's definitely an angle that Fincher could go.
Manson stuff. Yeah, it does sound kind of cool.
But no, I mean, like we're gonna see it, but I mean, it's just like. At least like, us three and whatever. But
I just don't know why it would be necessary.
Right. Why? And B, it's like, yes, the Manson stuff is still happening, but it's like, what in the, you know what I mean? Like, what are we going to use is Brad Pitt going to hunt him down? Like, what?
Yes, Brad Pitt is returning. Leo DiCaprio is not returning.
It's bounty law, bro. It's bounty law. It's like the
No, that's a TV series.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah. And he's writing it.
Yeah, but that's not it.
Oh,
he's doing a sequel to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's doing a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
For why?
I agree. For why? I'm in there. Yeah. I'm in there.
I'll watch it because I like Fincher. I like
Fincher's phenomenal. Tarantino's phenomenal. But it's just like. But maybe once we sit down and watch it, they're like, here is the why. Here's the why this needed a sequel.
Ariel, this dropped on April 1st, and everyone thought it was a joke.
For real?
Yeah, everyone thought it was a joke, bro.
Oh, jeez.
Mark, read some chat for us before we continue with T.
Let's see.
And
imagine Michael B. Jordan. Larry said, imagine Michael B. Jordan reveals his character's family name is Helsing at the end. Empires and Cardinal Sins series confirmed. Wrath in production.
I'm gonna call you Van.
We're about to get another monster verse. Versus C, hating for no reason. LOL. Empires and Fire take Larry. Versus C, I respect the zest. Zane Membrane said, Mark is cooking, my boy. AD said, James said this because of Ezra Miller. He has to make sure nobody gets in trouble. That's smart as fuck. Yeah.
Nah, it's also like I can understand how you being the main person of this film, you basically carrying the film. It's just like, bro,
you're the face of it.
Right.
Like, you have to be
like you have to set the tone for everybody else.
Yeah.
And also like the character that you're portraying is like, come on now, like you can't portray Superman and be a dick, right?
Yeah. Right.
Which David Cornswell doesn't look like a dick, so.
Nah.
And Zay Member said, now you know the facts. Versus C, twerk it out. AD said, fight, fight, fight. Zay Review said, Mark, call him dumb if you're not scared. Gio said, us watching them, let them fight.
If he dies, he
and Zay Member
dies.
said, the fact that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel wasn't an April Fool's joke is crazy to me. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is gas.
It is super gas. Such an underrated film.
Pascal said, Noah watched the movie because Noah said he did not watch it.
Ooh, Noah, I think you'll like it, bro.
Missing out.
And Gio too. Gio also has.
Gio, I think you'll like it, bro.
Missing out.
And then also people are excited for Spider-Man. Larry's excited. Gio said the fight scene is going to be crazy. If they nail the swinging like in the Amazing trilogy or the Amazing, I will seek 2 movies. I wish it was a trilogy. I'm chilling visually. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think the swinging is gonna be dope. I think when the news had dropped, like we got a new name title. Also the way that it looks, like the font of the actual title and everything looks clean. Like I was just like, ooh, like I'm getting like this is pretty exciting. Like we're getting a new like Spider-Man movie. Like that's something that really like hyped me up there. So I can't wait for that. On the DC side of things, Dynamic Duo, Dynamic Duo,
Footage?
Huh?
Did they show footage?
Yep. Uses purely puppetry animation with beautiful cinematography in the brief CinemaCon footage shown. Guys, this comes out in a year that doesn't exist, 2028. An early look was shown.
Wait, so that means this animation is probably going to be fucking insane.
Yeah,
like
it's not coming out for 3 years.
It's gonna look like Team America World Police.
Here's my thing about that, Mark. The fact that DC, because all DC really had to bring to the table was Superman, right? They probably could have brought up maybe some Supergirl stuff, maybe some Lantern stuff, but the fact that they brought this out, Dynamic Duo, it goes to show that what they're doing with the animation is probably crazy. Like some real
is it Elseworld?
Yeah, it has to be.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't?
I don't know.
I feel like it has to be.
That and this is where James Gunn is losing the plot a little bit with me. Me as someone who reads up on this shit every day, I forgot whether it is or not. Chat, let us know. It should just be in the universe.
It doesn't have to be. I say it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be, but
the Batman movie is in the DC universe is supposed to be. He's supposed to be with him and Damian Wayne. So that means he's already had his Robins by now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Which means they're all Nightwing, Red Hood, whatever.
James Gunn says he was offered to direct a Superman film in 2018, but turned it down to direct the Suicide Squad instead. Back in this was part of the Hamada verse. That shit was tragic. Back in 2018, I was first offered Superman. I didn't know if I could. It seemed hard, but it stuck with me. Then one day it hit me, creating a story that is utterly human and fantastic. James Gunn on the spark behind his Superman. But yeah, he said it felt like the easier choice to just do the Suicide Squad. He probably also was just like, I don't know what is going on in this universe right now. Like, I don't want to step in on this shit right now.
Right.
David Cornsweet has praised those who've brought Superman adaptations to life in the past, allowing him to ride a path already paved with greatness. James Gunn on what inspired Crypto and Superman. Oh my God, what if my dog had superpowers? I'd be fucked. Nicholas Holt, when asked what other DC character he'd want to play. What the fuck is going on today? He'd want to play. Well, I auditioned for Batman and Superman, and I didn't get either of them. Damn, Nicholas Holt. Poor Nicholas Holt. Exclusive CinemaCon footage from Superman was shown, which we will. I guess we should probably just watch it now.
Bugging
on the conversation.
All right, I already watched it, so I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
I fucking hate
That's
it, bro.
crazy.
Bro's like, yo, I'm so excited for Superman.
Dude, I've watched it 3 times already.
Bro, you're watching 5 minutes, JB?
Fuck it, bro. For those that are watching this in the future, I apologize. It's probably gonna get cut, but you can watch it at your own discretion.
Yeah, I'll cut it up. Don't worry.
Huh?
I'll cut it up.
No. Like YouTube just does it automatically.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Very much. Looks clean. It looks very clean. All right, Ariel. We did it. We've accomplished it. Mark, what's Sha saying?
James Gunn cooking, peak fiction. I love that he thanks the robots. That little thank you says a lot about how James views the character. So good. Great read on that. I agree. You said me and Chris right now. Zay, remember that it's such a subtle way of showing who Superman is with the thank you. Carlos said, bro, needed some photosynthesis. Chewie said, motherfuckers getting bricked up over that thank you. Gio said, the small details matter, Chewie. Facts. Chewie, shut up.
Nah, I fucked with it. I definitely fucked with whatever was going on in there. There's a lot of humor. The sneak peek shows Crypto saving him. There's a lot of humor. That's what someone wrote. Just getting back to the tea time. But yeah,
Greg said clean it up.
Damn.
Oh shit.
I don't think so. I thought all the Fortress of Solitude stuff looked pretty solid. I didn't mind it. Christopher Walken says Bugs Bunny is one of his favorite actors. He told Ben Stiller that a lot of times I played roles as if I was Bugs Bunny, but nobody knew.
Okay. Damn. Yo, isn't that Bert? Isn't that Bert G, bro?
Carrie Coon exited Marvel after the studio said, "We're not gonna pay you any more money for Avengers Endgame," says husband Tracy Litz. She is a shawty in White Lotus, who's a part of the 3 friend group, the female friend group. But yeah, so she was also Proxima Midnight in Avengers Infinity War.
Last name.
OD. Was there a Tales of the Underworld trailer? Because if so, I'm throwing that bad boy on too. I think there was. Trailers of the Underworld. Trailers of Minecraft movie.
Tales of the Sleepy World, bro.
Ew. Why you hate it?
Bro, because I only care about Andor and then I'm done with Star Wars, bro. I'm declaring that.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm over it.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm over it.
Didn't you like Tales of the Jedi?
Yeah, it was cool.
Didn't you like Tales of the Sith?
Also cool.
So then what the fuck are you talking about?
That I'm over anything pre-Anakin, post-Anakin, unless it's Andor.
But you're not going to get anything post Anakin.
Anything you're getting now is pretty much post Anakin. We've gotten post Anakin stuff already.
Yeah, I'm not like as excited about Star Wars anymore as I used to be. Unless it's Andor.
All right, man. You blowing my to
that's like that's
front.
Cause I'm excited only for peak.
This is gonna be peak too.
Okay.
Like hating ass bitch.
I'm so mad because I don't like it.
Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again, you're no stranger. Lady Ventress.
Let's fucking go.
We got a problem here. Just saw him right in.
We got a problem here. We got a little problem here. Yeah, the fucking go, bro.
What's the situation?
Fucking
A return to a galaxy, Mark.
Things have changed. You took everything from me.
Who are you?
Who
I was
are
Count
you?
Dooku's lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
Bane? No one needs to die.
Wow, he's ugly, bro.
The animation's clean.
Get them.
Ooh.
Yeah, stormtroopers are so funny, bro.
For what you did.
This revenge. I hope it was worth it.
It will be.
Because you die, bro.
Man, I'm gonna forget what you said, bro. That shit really hurt me.
It shouldn't.
That shit hurt my soul. To
It
be honest,
shouldn't, bro. It shouldn't.
Nah, that shit is
It
crazy.
should not, man. It's okay to move on from things that aren't as exciting anymore.
That's crazy. Michael Jackson biopic likely splitting into 2 movies and delaying release date. Damn. Adolescents dethrone Stranger Things 3 and Bridgerton 2 on Netflix's all-time most popular TV list with 96.7 million views. Damn, I heard it was really good though. Bill Hader says his daughter told him that Ryan Gosling should have voiced the Cat in the Hat and not him. She booed me.
That's crazy.
Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine, pause, will release on October 3rd in theaters starring Dwayne Johnson as Mark Kerr. A live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon 2 is already in the works. In theaters June 11, 2027. The early reviews coming out of CinemaCon were that How to Train Your Dragon, like the new one coming out this summer, was really good. A lot of people said it was one of the best action, if not the best action, the best live action adaptation. So yeah, let's see. Universal exec, what happened?
Oh, like they just mean of like an actual animated property? Like what do they mean?
Yeah, one of the best like live action from the animated movie to live action, like it's one of the best like live action films, like Beauty and the Beast, like all that stuff.
Okay, copy.
Yeah. Universal exec says Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey will be a cinematic masterpiece that Homer himself would quite literally be proud of. Wasn't Homer blind? White Lotus composer says he won't return for season 4 after creative clash with Mike White. We've had our last fight forever. Damn, man, dramatic.
Whoa.
The animated
what the fuck happened on the set?
word.
Like,
the animated
what?
Avatar: The Last Airbender movie is titled The Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender, starring Eric Nam, Dave Bautista, and Steven Yeun. I low-key forgot Dave Bautista was there. Tom Cruise held a moment of silence on the CinemaCon stage to honor the late Val Kilmer and his filmography, including Top Gun. Thank you, Val. I wish you well on your next journey. Fire. On the Marvel side of things that we got, and I just want to give a quick shout out to This Bussin' Films, Discussing Films, as they're just on top of their shit. Like these are the headlines I be getting for y'all. Oh yes, we did get first footage, as Mark had said, of Avatar: Fire and Ash. Shows the kids meeting the Wind Traders who travel through the air. They are then attacked by the Ash people who live under volcanoes.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it is.
Live under volcanoes. That's fucking sick.
James Cameron says the Ash people are the main adversaries of Avatar: Fire and Ash. Confirmed. Alongside the humans, they are former Na'vi filled with rage. December 19th. Damn.
Former Na'vi.
What does
That's
that
interesting.
mean? Yeah.
Well, because they probably disowned the tribe as a whole.
And then on the Marvel side of things, Kevin Feige confirms the full cast of Avengers Doomsday hasn't been revealed yet.
You guys have no idea.
We did get a first look at Julia Garner as Silver Surfer. The Fantastic Four was shown. A new trailer for Fantastic Four, which is probably the next trailer that they'll drop,
Oh my God.
which will probably be soon, reveals the Fantastic Four having to calm the public of the impending doom that Galactus brings. Sue Storm is pregnant in the Fantastic Four.
Spoiler.
Kevin Feige says the Avengers Doomsday will focus on the Avengers, Wakandians, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and the original X-Men, all fighting Doctor Doom.
Okay.
Filming begins in a few days. The Thunderbolts CinemaCon footage confirms Bucky lasts less than half a term as a congressman.
Spoiler! What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that is what the fuck.
Yeah, it's like that. Like it's like little shit that we don't. It's like I don't know. Like the shit that were some of the shit.
It's like they're giving away information, so you just go see the movie to find out more. Like it's just like, oh look, let's spoil this.
Definitely not the whole reason. Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying that's dumb.
That is the point of marketing.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
Marketing
they tell you about it, so then you go and spend money on it.
See you.
Well, yeah, guys, that's it for tea time. Let me go see what's going on over here with our members only Q&A, and that's what we will recap. We will cap the night off with. Let's see what we got here. Again, if it's on the Discord, it's !Discord if y'all want to join in. Again, thank you to Zay becoming a member, $5 a month. We do our Q&As, and then once a month at the end of the month we will do our call-ins with y'all. IMAX giveaway. Cool. Thank you for those that aren't members, that are subscribers, or just come tune in on Thursday if your first time or if it's your 50th time. We appreciate you either way. Here's a question from Pat. Question for everyone. What was the project that got you into the MCU? Have you been around since the beginning? Did you start watching later on? Mr. MCU Head, would you like to go first?
Well, that's me, I guess. I'm old, so I've been around since like Blade. So it's been really cool to see how, you know, we have a whole cinematic universe and how I basically grew up with the MCU.
Yeah, old head, bro.
So yeah, like I literally was there for Iron Man 1, and I also witnessed the cooked me. And I also witnessed the mediocre X-Men films.
Yeah.
And you know, and the mediocre Fantastic Four films, and like all the just the mid 2000s films that like were just bleh unless you're like Spider-Man 2. So, you know, it's really cool to see like where we've gotten, which is why I can't really complain about like where we're at now, because it's just like I've already experienced peak, so like everything now is just a plus.
Dropping bars, bro. Still from Pat, what superhero comic character? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Mark.
like that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Mark, what was yours? Bro is not a
Jonah
MCU
Hex.
fan.
Jonah Hex.
Bro is not an MCU fan.
Just like the first one?
Yeah, like what got you into it?
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, Iron Man. Yeah, for sure.
You was there from Jump Street though? Like
Yeah.
You saw it in theaters?
Bro, I still got my ticket.
Yeah, that's fire. I was quite a late bloomer when it came to the MCU stuff.
Who put you on?
Nah, you know what it was? Cause I
you went to soccer more, yeah. You said that before.
And so then, but like I would I would get home from like practices, or like I would get home from like school and shit. And I'm like, damn, like I'm trying to like watch some shit. And then I saw like that the Avengers and shit were like coming out. Like the Avengers was out already. Like the first one. Like
bro missed the whole
I missed the whole phase, bro.
Damn.
So then I was just like,
He's a phase late.
I'm looking at this. So then I go on Wikipedia. Guys, don't ever let anyone tell you Wikipedia isn't a trusted source. But I went on Wikipedia and I was like, oh, there's mad of these films. So then like I started from Jump Street, Iron Man, like worked my way, and I was like, damn, like I was in there after that. So yeah, just vibes, bro. It was such vibes. Hoping they bring it back.
They gotta restore the feeling.
Exactly. Still, Pat, what superhero comic character would you pick to interview on a pod? Oh wow. I feel like we got asked something similar.
Actor?
No, what superhero comic character would you pick to interview on the pod? Yeah. Damn. A lot of these motherfuckers got way too much trauma, bro.
I know. Miles Morales.
Ooh, great pick.
That's mine.
Great.
He
pick.
can't. I'm kidding. Imagine. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
It's like, who? Miles? I don't know any Miles.
Silver Surfer or Dr. Manhattan, one or the other.
Yo, Dr. Manhattan, I would feel like, I'd be like, bro, like, I'd be like, I don't know what to say. Like, are you here? Are you not? We would ask him a question. He would just like
go on for hours, and that's
right.
it. Yeah.
And then like some shit will happen to him like in another timeline. And he's just like, he talks about it. Damn, great fucking question. Both great answers that y'all just gave. I don't even know how to like follow this up with like any of these characters right now. I'll get back to y'all on that one.
That's crazy.
I got a good another answer.
Nah, you only get one.
No, for you.
I'm kidding, bro.
T'Challa.
Mark, that's so weird, bro. Bro, I thought T'Challa in my head, and like,
mind link,
that's
bro.
so weird, bro. That's so weird. I literally said Black Panther in my head. There you go. It was meant to be. Confirmed. And then Pat's last one here. Favorite MCU character portrayal.
Is that really? Come on, man.
I mean,
remember, were we doing this? Yeah, I think. I mean, for the most part, I think you gotta give it to RDJ.
Yeah.
But
he's him, bro.
But the fact that Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock is in the MCU now, like, I think he's a great portrayal of a character, bro. No matter what, no matter the project, like he's clocking in. He's just clocking in. That's what he's doing.
Like, and it's like, it's also, it just feels kind of unfair to compare him to compare RDJ to anybody. It's RDJ is kind of just like, he's just one.
He's the GOAT.
Like,
he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. Like, so it's like, who's like that next person who did like the next best thing? So, because just to not be boring and say RDJ like everyone else.
Oh, I say Chris Hemsworth.
Ooh, I would disagree with that. But
like who else would you visualize as Thor? That's my point.
Nah,
it's just like who embodies the character.
I mean,
you could say that about a lot of characters.
Yeah, like,
but I'm talking about characters that they do the role so well and in such a way that it's just like,
absolutely,
I can't see anybody else's.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's Matt Murdock, Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie Cox.
You're hating crazy, bro. And it's not no recency bias either. Like, this is just
it is recency bias.
How?
No, it's not.
Because nobody mentioned Charlie at all back when we was doing character of the decade and stuff.
Oh my god!
Back then.
All right, that's different though. Like,
recency bias, bro.
That's not recency bias, bro.
Recency bias.
No, first of all, I think we only had mention for movies. Bro,
y'all never was saying this.
Because I had said some dumb shit.
He wasn't in the MCU before.
It doesn't matter. It's still a comic book portrayal.
Now it doesn't matter.
But no, I'm saying it does matter. I'm just saying in terms of what we're judging it as.
Yo, who did I put over? Did I put Ryan Reynolds?
You did,
Deadpool
bro.
Over. Yo, guys, we did a.
Yo, that got me tight.
We did it. Yeah. Nah, that deserves tightness, bro.
Like, the fact that you were like, nah, I'm just gonna say that
deserves.
Me and Ariel were the only ones saying RDJ, and I'm like, is this for real? Is this real life?
Yeah,
I think Kayla was the tiebreaker.
Yeah, and she said Ryan Reynolds, and I was just
ew, dude. I take it back, bro. Like, that was rigged. That was rigged.
Lie.
Yeah, for real. And we'll cap it off with our boy Danny Rue here. Question for the Chillin' with Villains podcast: which comic casting made you go, hell yes? Hell yes. Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke.
Damn.
That was a hell yeah.
Rip.
Fucking rip. Rip is correct. Rip is correct.
Oh, when I saw Jesse Eisenberg as Lex, I said, hell yeah.
When he got casted?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I loved him in Social Network.
I thought you were going to say Now You See Me.
That too.
And now they got a third one. It's Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Fire title. Should have been for the second one, but all good.
Yeah.
He had two more questions, I believe, here. Which casting made you go, this is buns? This is buns. That's tough.
Buns?
Yeah,
I don't know. I
common
don't think I've ever
casting.
had that kind of as critical. Where I was like, I can't believe that. Like, I'm not that critical of castings. I feel like I can say that. Like, either I'm like super hype, or I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Like,
You know
I
which
can't
one?
say I feel like that about any.
Yeah,
castings
you know
either.
which one I was that when they had casted, this is for the Titans TV series, and they casted Batman as homeboy who was passionately in love with and spoilers for Game of Thrones, he was passionately in love with Daenerys. What was his name? Was it Jorah? Yeah, Sir Jorah.
Oh,
And they casted him as Batman for Titans. So initially, like I was like great actor, so like I wasn't really thrown off. But then when he was actually in the role, I was like, this is whatever. Like I do not care like about his Batman whatsoever.
yeah, because
unfortunately,
it was like all hyped up, like, yo, he's in it, you know, whatever. And then they cast this old man, and you're like, I don't want to
that's fucked up. That's fucked
That's rude to say
up.
old man. But you know what I'm saying? It's like you're expecting somebody who's not as
Yo,
experienced.
they casted this bum. Like, nah, chill. Great actor. He was fantastic.
No,
in
he
Game of
is a great
Thrones.
actor. It's like, again, it's not a reflection of
so
him. It's just
Jorah
like
Mormont, bro.
it felt like
yeah.
they hyped it up to be like
Word. Like I thought I was about to see Batman whooping
because
people.
when Nightwing is when he becomes Nightwing, it's not like Batman's an old man. Like it's not like he's Batman beyond age.
Right.
Like it's like he's still in his prime.
Nah, yeah, that was definitely
So I think it was just more so about that, like that context of like, yo, like we know that he just became Nightwing, so that means he's pretty much in his prime still.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, no,
that was a weird one.
Yeah,
again,
I'll say that. That's probably the most
I was
critical I was.
right. I was iffy on it, but I wasn't
a-
like, yo, this shit is
What
garbage.
a great call. I don't even remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then last one, and which casting made you go, that actually wasn't bad?
I know what yours is going to be.
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't
Robert
even know.
Pattinson.
Okay, that's a
Because I remember you being like, oh,
no. I was
until you saw
very
the
much
trailer.
no. The casting itself, I was like, cool. I was like, okay, like
really,
yeah. The casting itself, I was more like, okay, like we're like, okay, we're done with all the Batfleck stuff, which is kind of whack, but. When they actually casted Robert Pattinson, I was like, all right. Like,
we had a whole we have a whole pod on it. It's called GQ Batman.
GQ Batman, yes we do. Oh, that's right, we do. I think it was like episode 47 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. That's crazy if I got that right. Let me know.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, let me know. I might have just I either bricked this shit or it's like swish. But that wasn't bad.
Yeah, again, I didn't really have one.
A casting that wasn't bad. I was just like, right. Like I would cause my thing, I would have to be called by like damn, like yo, they fucking just like they killed that shit. Like it took me by surprise type shit.
Okay, I'll say. I mean, again, this is probably another potentially hot take, but I mean, I never had a problem with Bella Ramsey as Ellie. But when I saw season 1, I was like, yeah, she fucking cooked. Like I didn't expect her to be that good.
Yeah, I think he said
She was
comic
really
book,
good.
but I guess this works.
Yeah, I know.
For all
That's
intents
just
and
like the
purposes.
closest one I could get.
Yeah,
For comics,
yeah.
I couldn't think of one.
I know, right? Like, let me.
Ariel,
Yo.
go.
You got
Answer
one?
the question.
So a
Like
casting.
that you were like, oh, that wasn't that bad.
Well, I didn't even answer the first one.
Okay,
My
answer the
fault,
first
King.
one.
RDJ,
For
Iron Man.
but like, what was the first question?
It was just, what was the casting that you were like, hell yeah, right?
Which casting?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great. Yeah. Then which made you go? This is Bonds if you have one.
I don't have anything for
Okay.
that. And for
Which casting made you go?
wasn't
That actually
that
wasn't bad. Yeah.
Brolin as Cable. I thought it was gonna be weird. I thought it was gonna be weird seeing him as a different villain, but
That's
he
a good
did
one.
damn good job,
That's a good pick because I think that's probably like one of the first ones they did, where it was like two different characters portrayed by the same person, and like such a closely connected property.
Yeah.
Even though at that time I don't think that
Same year, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Same year.
Yeah, same year. Yeah, and like
that was Brolin's year for sure.
Vision D'Onofrio casting, I wasn't expected to be so good at first, honestly.
The city.
Fair one.
When I was a boy.
That was a boy.
When I was a boy.
Damn, I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that one. I don't really got one for that.
Yeah,
one
but
right
there's
now.
never been a casting. I'm like, oh, that's buns. That's awful casting.
Yeah,
that's
I've never
crazy.
That's OD.
I've never had that.
Guys, to our YouTube members, our Discord members, if you follow us on socials, if you was just here for a good time, not a long time,
shout out to the new
subscriber.
members.
Shout out to the new members, absolutely, new Discord members. We love y'all so much, man. Thank you for coming through and chilling with us every Thursday. Again, every Thursday, unless we say otherwise. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be here for the last 2 episodes of Daredevil Born Again. We got The Last of Us coming out soon. We got Andor coming out soon. We got a ton of movies about to come out. So we hope you'll come through and chill with us. See y'all next week.
I'll see you next week.
Peace.
And in the meantime,